y'all, it's Beth Terminella, and I'm here again with the Bolivar Real Estate Market Report, Bolivar Peninsula Real Estate Market Report. And this is where I go over the real numbers, what actually is going on Bolivar Peninsula. I get my numbers from the Houston Association of Realtors. I just cover Bolivar Peninsula. From the ferry to High Island, from the beach to the bay, are 27 miles of beautiful beach property. So let's just dig right in and see what's happening. Okay, we have 455 houses on the market as of right now, and that number is down. I'm so glad to see that number starting to come down. We have 300 out of the 455 houses on the market. Our average price per foot is $364. We are looking at a 23 months of inventory for those houses that are out there. So that just means it'll take 23 months to get through the number of houses we have on the market, because we only sold 116 houses out there in the past 6 months. Of those 116 houses, the average price for those houses is running around $475. And it's taken approximately 229 days for those houses to sell at an average price per foot of $321. The list price to sales price ratio is 95.96%. To be healthy, we need to be in that 97%. So that number needs to go up. We need to be more realistic with those prices. Broke it down again from different sectors, from 500 up to 500, from 500 to a million, and from a million and up. So let's see how each sector did. Up to 500,000, we have 226 houses on the market. The number of houses that sold in the past 6 months is 73. So that leaves us with about 18 months of inventory. Your average price per foot for those houses that are sitting on the market is $384. Y'all, the average sold price in that sector is $350. So of those sold houses, the average days on the market is 242, and you're looking at a sales price per foot of $287. Now, this sector had the highest list price to sales price ratio of 96.15%, which is close to being healthy, because healthy would be at 97%, so that's good. But the 18 months of inventory still says that we're not in a healthy market, because to be healthy, we need to be around the 4 to 6 month range on that. Let's look at the up to a million, so 500 to a million. Out of that sector, we have 195 houses on the market. The average price per foot for those houses is $383. You have a 27.9, so 28 months of inventory, and the number of houses sold in the past 6 months in this sector was 42. So that's a slow moving sector right there. That under 500 is moving. The average sales price per sold is $624, so not very much higher than 500,000. You're sitting on the market an average of 214 days, and I know people are sitting out there longer than that, but this is the average. The average price per foot for the sold houses is $369, and this sector had 95.66% list price to sales price. Okay, let's go to a million. Not a lot of activity in there, y'all, but if this is where the deals are getting made. So there's 36 active homes on the market right there. The average price per foot is $516. We have 4 sell. Only 4 houses sold in the past 6 months. So we have a 54 months of inventory, so it's a little over 4 years. We are looking at an average sales price of 1.3. The average price per foot in that sector is $492. So although the sold average price is $492, the average per foot on the actives is $516. So it's not that much of a difference like we saw over in the up to 500, which was about $40. This is what, $20 difference? So not as much. They are only getting 92.99% list price to sales price ratio. So that is off about 5%. from the national. Let's look and see what those healthy benchmarks are. Um, the healthy range for list price to sales price ratio is about a 97 to 100%. Be great if we were at 100%. That means that we're listing houses at the right price, and the market is reacting to it. I mean, we're just the realtors out here. The market is the one who's determining what is actually going to be the sales price. Not us, not Mr. Buyer, not Mr. Seller. It's everything together, and that is what the market is doing. So for months of inventory, we need to be around the 4 to 6%, and we are way above that in all sectors. Let's look and see what those healthy benchmarks are. The healthy range for list price to sales price ratio is about a 97 to 100%. Be great if we were at 100%. That means that we're listing houses at the right price, and the market is reacting to it. I mean, we're just the realtors out here. The market is the one who's determining what is actually going to be. So, is this really good news for buyers and sellers? Well, I don't see good news out there for anybody, because Mr. Seller, you may think, oh, well, it's the buyer's market. They've got everything for them. Well, the buyers really aren't getting that much of a deal, because sellers really aren't coming that far off of their sales price. That's why we're sitting with so much inventory. And the buyers are having to deal with this high interest rate. So we need something to give. Not sure what it is. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Give me a call. Want to talk some real estate? 214-801-9801. You can go to our website, WeSellCrystalBeach.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Hope you're having a great day, enjoying this beautiful weather on Bolivar Peninsula. And I'll see you soon. Bye now. So, is this really good news?